Hello beautiful. So I have another sustainable period video for you today. So I did my first one where I just kind of bought everything on Amazon. So I got a reusable sanitary pad, I got a menstrual cup, and then I got two kind of like tampon and sanitary towel brands but made of organic cotton, so they were easily more biodegradable. And since I've discovered a company called Glad Rags. So I'm going to be unboxing it all now for the first time with you, and then I'm going to review. I'm going to give an honest review. Disclaimer, they've sent me the products for free. They haven't paid me to say anything. They've asked me to give an honest review. However, if you did want to buy anything from them, I do have a discount code that I receive a small commission from. Let's dig into this. So firstly, I want to open the Pantyliner. So we've got three different types. We've got the colourful Pantyliner for lighter flow, organic day pad for moderate flow, colourful night pad for heavy flow. And then there's two menstrual cups that they also sent. So there's the mini and then the regular. So get to try them out, see what size I am. When I kind of first started YouTube and I was thinking about working with different brands and like PR packages and things like that, I was very kind of hesitant because I know a lot of brands are very unethical, and like the whole premise of my channel was quite like ethical, sustainable, like anything that's just good for you. Like when brands approach me, it's always been something like I'm very anxious about, but then when I read into Glad Rags, I was like more than happy to accept their PR package. You know, sometimes when you go on a website for a business or company and their About Us page is just quite bland, like it doesn't actually say much about the company's ethics and morals and things like that. Glad Rags is a fully female run business, which I love, and I think is actually very, very imperative for a brand that specialises in menstrual products. And they have like different links on their website to external companies which actually like rate them, and I guess it's like a morality score as such. But Glad Rags is basically double what like a standard business is morality wise. If that's something you can even measure, but they score double on that compared to most businesses, which I thought was good. So you can get the Pantyliner for lighter flow for £8.50. So this is how it comes. It's diddle. It's a very different fabric from the last one that I tried. It does have the same sort of like popper clip to pop around your underwear, which is all good. 100% cotton, made in the USA. Okay, right, you can put these in the washing machine and in the tumble dryer, and you can iron them. Oh, but pre-soaking cold water, obviously, because cold water is the only thing that gets blood out. Oh, don't use chlorine, bleach, fabric softener. Nice, but this is diddle. This scares me a little bit. So I guess once you're done, pop it up. Same as the one we tried before. And then pop it in your bag or whatever. You probably need to buy your own kind of like wash bag to put it in. I don't even have anywhere to store these, so I'm just going to literally just pop them back in the box. Okay, next, what do we have? I mean, they're pretty much all going to be the same from here. A day pad. Let's crack this bad boy open. So it's all made from organic cotton, so I guess that's one decent thing. And cotton obviously biodegrades way faster than polyester does, which a lot of the, all of the reusable menstrual pads I've seen use. Oh, okay, this is thicker. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, alright, this is innovative. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit excited. So, here you go. There's pad, it's got the poppers, it's got a little, like a little envelope bit, right? And then it comes with these two kind of like infills, right? So I'm guessing, I haven't looked at the instructions, but it's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? You pop these in like that. And then you can determine how, like, depending on your flow, you can determine how, like, thick you want it. So you could just add another one of these in. That's sick. And obviously they're not going to come out because they're, like, obviously popped in and folded in. That's sick. I mean, this is, like, thick. Like, this has got both of them in. It's thick. Okay, I trust this way more than the Pantyliner. I'm so excited by that. I didn't realise it would... So that's so sick. It kind of, like, gives you a little bit more control. I like that. And the day pads you can get for £9.78. Alright, next we have the... So I wonder how this is kind of made up. This is a night pad for heavy flow. But obviously you don't have to just use it for night if you have a heavy flow throughout your whole period. Use it for daytime too, you know. Oh, it's not saying that size matters, but also like size matters. You can't even see the green because it's the same colour as my walls. So like, okay, put the green on me. You can see the massive differences in these. Look how diddle this one is, gosh. The 2 inserts you can add. Why is it different to the other one? Okay, that's pretty easy actually to get it through there. The material as well, it's quite like, it's not too soft where I feel like I'm going to sweat loads in it. They're the same thickness, they're the same amount of absorption, but obviously this one is like way bigger, so like obviously if you bleed in front or behind, it's going to grab that, so that's, okay, that is more made for bed then, that makes sense. The night pad you can get for £12.72. Alright, moving on to the mini and regular menstrual cups. See, I want to see what the size difference is for these. This is tiny, I feel like, okay, interesting. It's got like a cool design in it. I don't know if that actually has any bearing on how it collects blood or sticks to you, but, and obviously it's got the little boop. And then this looks really thick. Like, I don't, how am I gonna, so there's one fold and then what's the other fold? It's like you, yeah, like a little like, zloop. I don't know. I think I'm going to try, obviously I'm going to try the mini first. I haven't had kids, so I think that would suit me better. But let's, just for argument's sake, let's just see how the size difference is. Okay! It's a lot. It's quite a big size difference. I mean, the circles look pretty much a similar size, but obviously the depth of it is a lot different. And then the tips are like exactly the same size, so wow, okay, that is a big difference. Whew! Whew! Makes me go all funny. Okay, with like the cups, you almost kind of want like a test kit that's probably made out of something like not as high quality, but something to like test how big you are inside, because literally like I'd have no idea. Because yeah, it's easy to say like if you haven't had kids, get the mini, if you have had kids, get the plus or the regular. But then it's like, you know, some of us have different shaped bodies and different sizes, so I mean something like that might already be available out there, but I just don't know. And also there's a cute little bag to store it in. This is interesting because obviously with the menstrual cup, that will be inside you all the time and you'll just like flush it out and put it back in. So technically the only use for a bag is to like store it in when you're at home. But the Pantyliners don't come with any sort of bag, yet they are the thing which you can't reuse on the go, so you have to pack away somewhere, so that's a little bit interesting. And the good thing about the menstrual cups is you can get them both for the same price of $22.85. I just like that because it's not kind of like discriminative, even though it's literally different sizes and like more material, so I like that. And obviously these are way more expensive, or these are like almost double what the pads are, but I feel like a menstrual cup, you literally need one, maybe two if you're fussy, but you need kind of a lot more pads to kind of change and wash and things like that, but you literally need one of these, so I feel like although this is a more expensive option, it's actually going to be way cheaper for you to get a cup, but you know, each to their own. So yeah, I'm going to try absolutely all of these out in social settings to see how they hold up against my anxiety, which is normally very bad when I'm on my period, so there you go. And obviously I'll be wearing like cute outfits to like test how discreet they are and stuff, so hopefully I do not get embarrassed. So if you're at this point in the video and you just want to leave, you don't really care about my review, you just want to see what Glad Rags had to offer, then I have a discount code to get you 10% off site-wide, and it's Jasmine, all in caps, with a J in the beginning and an E on the end. Sorry, my cat's tearing out the packaging down there, but I will also leave a link in the description box, the top of the description box, which you can see the whole site. No, she's ruining my furniture. She's ruining my furniture. Tinky! What are you doing, Papa? What are you doing? We're in the bathroom because this is where the magic happened. Stand by what I said at the beginning, which is why does the menstrual cup is the only one that has a package and these don't? These literally are just flying around my drawer. Probably should get them like a little box or something, but like this came with something. But you could, the box is small enough for this to keep the box, whereas a box of these were too big to keep the box. Do you know what I'm saying? All of these are clean now. Obviously I've used them all for a couple months. First started filming this at the very end of August and it is now mid-November. So I've used it for a couple months mainly because I wanted to use this little sucker. That's really funny because it actually sucks onto your root, like your uterus? Cervix? Yeah, we need to, like, sex education is just shit. Like, I don't even know things about my own body. It sucks for something up inside me. I went for size small because I'm just small and I haven't had babies. Oh shit. So, how have I washed this? I've washed this in I basically boiled water and put it in boiling water. And it's fine. It's like slightly stained, but like just more discoloration than staining, I'd say. I haven't cut it at all. Like if you need to cut it, you can. I was going for this fold because I had issues with it opening back up. So I don't know if you've watched my previous sustainable menstrual product video, but basically I said that I tried a menstrual cup before and I got a little bit scarred because I got it stuck inside me and I panicked and like just basically tried to pull it out. So I wanted to spend a couple of cycles trying to perfect using this. Have I perfected using it? No. Have only been using it for 3 months though. So you can have this in for about 12 hours. So I was like, sweet, this is something, like when the suction does work, I can keep it in at work and I don't have to change it. There was an instant when I was at work and I was like, would change it normally at the normal time, like after a couple hours, and then I couldn't get it to work again. So then I had to kind of like take it out, clean it in the sink, wrap it up in tissue, grab a tampon, go back to the toilet, pop that in. So that was a bit anxiety ridden. But then when I found out you can wear this for 12 hours, I was like, okay, fine, that can be my whole work day. I can come home and change. So that's what happened. I came home, took it out, washed it, put it back in, and it obviously didn't create the suction. So I got to my event, which luckily was like a family's house, so like I didn't feel uncomfortable, to realise that I bled through everything. So that was great. And did the same thing, tried to take it out, tried to redo it, and that's when obviously something went wrong. Probably I was in a panic and like didn't put it in properly, and the immense pain, like immense pain. Like I literally like blacked out, not blacked out like fainted or anything, but like literally trying to recall the series of events and can't. Like it was so horrific and painful, and literally I thought I was just having a really bad cramps that I was having to take a load of meds for. I took it out, put this night pad on, and felt like instantly better. So not to put you off or scare you, but this is something that I definitely, I mean, I know so many people that use these and love them and have done straight from the first time they've used it. I'm probably just an idiot and don't know how to use it. I did reach out to Glad Rags again, and they sent me a whole like link and like loads of things to read about advice of menstrual cups, so I'll definitely include that down below. I will keep trying with this because when it does work, literally I'm at work and I don't have to change it, I don't have to worry whatsoever. I feel hygienic and I feel sanitary using these over like a tampon. And yeah, for the environment, it's probably the absolute best because it's silicone. It's like, I won't ever have to get another one of these. But the potential for no waste, but the amount of waste is like the most minimal. So it's like the best and the worst of the whole bunch, but yeah, I will keep using it. This is the only thing when you're on your period, it's like you just want comfort and you want ease, but I know it's going to be for like the best. And obviously for my pocket, that's going to be so much better. The next thing I want to talk about is what I've seen to be exclusive to Glad Rags. I don't know if it is exclusive to this brand, but it's the only brand that I've seen these, is the kind of inserts. So I had a urine infection, so I was getting like a lot of like horrible discharge and stuff like that, which I didn't want to put like a full pad on. So I had like my like standard natural care pads, like the disposable ones, which I was using at first, and I was like, these are such a waste, like it's so thick, and like obviously as soon as I get like a kind of like a clump of discharge come out, I'd like change, and I was like, this is so wasteful, it's not very comfortable. So I literally just put these little like inserts into my underwear, and I knew that if I ever got like a horrible, like, because you know when you can feel it come out and you're just like, oh, so if I had like that happen, then that's when I'd like easily, and these are like, the loads come with these. I feel like I'm missing another one as well. It's probably somewhere in the drawer. But you know, like I had lots of these and they were thin. They weren't like wasting a whole pad or anything like that. So that I really, really liked. Again, going the same kind of the urine infection, yeast infection route. So was it urine infection or cystitis? I don't know if it's the same thing. It might be. If there's medical people watching this, you're probably just screaming at me being like, what is this idiot talking about? Anyway, so I had a urine infection. It was really, really bad at one point where I literally slept on the toilet. So I got like a chest of drawers and put like a cushion on top of that and slept on the toilet. Because I just felt like I needed to pee constantly but couldn't pee. Like I literally would get up to lay in bed and was just like, no, I'm gonna wee myself, even though there was nothing there to come out. But anyway, so the next night I wore this because I was like, look, I'm not sleeping on the toilet again, no way. And I was like, look, I can, like, because these pads, like, they're fine, like, I trust them and stuff, but like, they're not gonna wrap all the way around, you know what I mean? Like, this is like big, it's like wrapped all the way around me, so I felt like secure in that, and I was like, look, if I do wet myself, it's gonna be okay. Like, I need to sleep, I need to be in my bed, and if like a little bit of pee comes out, it's gonna be, I'm gonna feel safe in this, you know what I mean? So loved that. That was really, it just made me feel happy and comfortable. Like literally when I get home from like any kind of event when I'm on my period, I love putting this on because it's just, there's something about I think it's the fact that it like wraps all the way around you. Like you can feel it like both ends of you, and it just feels, it's like a little, it's just cozy and it's nice. Like when I think when I first put it on, I was very like, this is big, like this is big and it's not nice, because I just wasn't used to it, but now I'm like, it's so comfortable, I can't wait to put it on. And if I'm feeling kind of cozy, I'll wear these. Obviously if I'm wearing leggings, anything tight, I'm not going to wear this because it's not discreet whatsoever, but if I'm at home and I'm on my period, I'm going to be wearing loose clothing. The next one is the day pads. So I would take these off and I would basically, I'm literally sitting on my toilet now, my sink is here. You hear that? It's very close to the camera. So I'll literally take this off and I will put it straight in the sink and I'll put cold water on it and I will leave it for like until I next need to use the sink. I don't know if you know this, don't use hot water on blood because it will just stain. So you need to use cold water to get blood out. So then after I've done that, I would dry it, literally just let it air dry. I'll put it on either the radiator or I've got like a little thing over the bath that's just got like holes in it to like air dry it. And then I'll put it in the washing machine. Literally this is just, I've used this so many times and it's gone in the washing machine. And yeah, they don't move or anything like that. The only one I found that did move was the Pantyliner. I think it is just because that is that little bit smaller. But again, this was a godsend when I had my urine infection. I just felt, obviously like the inserts were great for like discharge and stuff like that, but obviously this has got clasp, but it felt way more secure. It's not the most discreet panty liner in the world. Like I definitely would probably use this for more like spotting or like the end of my period. Oh, you know what else I use this for? So if I'm going out or anything like that, if I have plans but I've got like, I'm going out after work or I've got plans before this plan, I would put this in my underwear, and then obviously after kind of one event I take this out, and same with these as well, and then you're like fresh again, do you know what I mean? Because I never kind of used panty liners ever before. I watched Emily Cannon's video, it was like such an old video where she partnered with Always and she's talking about panty liners and like keeping fresh with panty liners and discharge and infections and stuff like that. And that's kind of what made me think like to use it between different events and like keep fresh, and like not necessarily because I'm going to hook up with someone, like obviously yeah, that makes me feel good when I know I'm going to be more fresh, but also like for my own kind of like little bit of confidence. And like being honest, if I was just going to buy things myself, I would buy the cup, definitely. I will always try and use a menstrual cup because I think it is just the best for the environment. The night pad, 100%. I'm probably like a couple panty liners, maybe like 2 or 3. Because I just think like the throwaway panty liners is literally such a waste just to keep you fresh, like for something just to freshen you up and like keep you fresh, like such a waste. So I really like the kind of reusable aspect of panty liner, which I hadn't actually seen before on other kind of like reusable menstrual product sites and stuff. But this one is my absolute favourite. I don't know if it's just because it's my absolute favourite colour as well. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but yeah, this, I might even get another one of these. I think I actually will. Literally the comfiest effing thing ever. So if you are interested in purchasing anything from Glad Bags, I have a 10% discount code, which is just Jasmine all in caps with a J in the beginning and E on the end. And yeah, I'll include all the links down below. Just as a disclaimer, I receive a 5% commission off of anything used with my code or with my links down below. So if you hate me, probably don't use the discount code. Yeah, you can get 10% off site-wide, which is, you know, obviously in my opinion, I'm going to say that that's great and you should use my code. But thank you so much for watching. This was literally an honour, like an absolute honour. I'm going to get teary. I'm not going to get teary. Jasmine, stop. But it, like, thank you to Glad Drags again for sending me these. Like, I know it's probably something so like stupid and trivial, and like the YouTube videos you watch are just like people getting gifted. Like you don't have to talk about things you get gifted. Most people you watch on YouTube probably just, you know, whatever, they talk about things that they get paid to talk about, and that's it. But like, this is like the first brand that's ever reached out to me that's like watched something of mine, and something that I would something I would love to be a part of generally. And like the fact that they asked me to try out these products, like it literally, like my heart is so warm and I feel so happy and grateful and stuff like that, which I know is stupid and I'm a stupid little person for all of it, but I just feel really happy and honoured to have even been able to make this video and, you know, kind of be affiliated with Glad Drags. I'm just very happy about that, basically. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a nice day. I'm gonna go to, I need to go edit videos now. I'm gonna make myself a nice cup of tea and I'm gonna edit videos, but I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Hope you have a great night's sleep tonight, and oh, should we have some water? Let's have some water. It's good to drink some water, especially if you're in your period or have an infection. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go now. You can use my code Jasmine for 10% off site wide. Bye.